All right, so Crown and Buckle just recently um, put up a new strap on their website. It is similar to the strap that you get when you get a Tudor Black Bay. Um, with this Black Bay, you had the camouflage NATO, which I wasn't really a fan of. I really wanted just a clear or a solid color or one of the straps with the stripe right down the center, because just the camouflage NATO is something I didn't have much use for. But I also didn't want to spend, $150 on a NATO strap. And I also didn't want to get one from Omega because, again, I'm not paying that much for a NATO strap. So I was really excited when Crown and Buckle put these out, which I think they just put out at the Worn and Wound wind up shop. And then from there, they put them on their website, and a bunch of them have already sold out. So right here, I have the navy, and I believe this is the olive. This right here is their standard Supreme NATO, which I really like, but it was a little too thick for me. So I cut the bottom off and made it a single pass NATO. And then this is their Perlon strap, but this is the uh, one is linen, and I think this one is also olive, but the thread uses multiple colors. So if you look at it, it's it has some texture to it because it's different colors of thread and weave. So out of the four, if you're looking for something that's the thinnest and slimmest, you're going to definitely want to go with this. And again, because of the difference in thread color, you do get some of that textured look. In terms of thickness, compared to the Supreme NATO, if you take off the bottom and make it a single pass, I'd say these are actually all three of them are pretty similar, but you can tell from the texture of these that they are different. So on the left, you have the Supreme NATO, which is smooth and kind of a softer feel. This one is a rougher texture, and it feels a little bit rougher, but I wouldn't say it's uncomfortable. And actually, the way it feels is identical, almost exact to the NATO strap that comes with the Black Bay in terms of just the fabric feel to it. So let's actually see what this looks like on some different watches. All right, so here you go on a Speedmaster. This one has the polished hardware. Let's actually have you look at it like that as well. It's putting it on the navy. And this navy is almost a substitute for black because it is a navy and black thread that's used for this. See what it looks like on the single pass Supreme NATO. So again, if I have them side by side, you can actually tell the color difference as well as that just texture difference. This is maybe a thinner thread, tighter weave. This is more, I don't know, like fabric, I guess is a way I would describe it. here is the purlin. And if you look at the knit of it, you can tell that there's different colors mixed in, which again adds to the textured look of this strap. This is actually the lightest strap, and I actually really like the buckle that they use for it. It's better than some of the other purlin straps. So let's see what this looks like on some other pieces as well. Here it is on a Black Bay 36. Keep in mind the lug width on the Black Bay 36 is 19 millimeters. These straps are 20, but it does fit and it does work. The only thing you want to do is take off the spring bars, put it on, and then put the spring bars back on, because if you try to force it in, it's going to fray the edges. There it is on the navy. On the purlin. Okay, I was going to put the straps on this vintage Speedmaster Cosmic 2000, but instead, let's just see what they look like on just your standard Casio. So it looks really good. Swap it out to the navy. And there you have it. That is the new crown and buckle Chevron NATO straps.